Okay, welcome back to another episode on Loans Elevated. Today we are talking about lower down payments and why those are better. See, I run into a lot of clients that maybe are selling a home or have worked to save a bunch of money for a down payment, and they want to put all that money down on the house because they think a few things. One, they think it will help them save a ton of money. That is definitely not true. I'll go into that in a moment. But two, they think it's the best place for their money and will help them pay their home off faster. Now, this is debatable. I'm not a financial advisor. This is just some food for thought and sharing a little bit on my beliefs on why I think leveraging in a responsible way on real estate, meaning less money down and leveraging at a higher level, can make a lot of sense for your overall wealth creation over time. So I took an example property. Let's just say it was a $600,000 property. And 20% down, so you do 20% down, which is $120,000. And let's say long-term appreciation. I just used an average long-term appreciation estimate of 5% per year. Now we've seen upwards of 20 to 25, sometimes over that in recent years, but let's just say we appreciate at 5% per year. That means that $600,000 property is going to appreciate in the first year by about 30 grand. And if you put down 20%, you put down 120,000 down. So your cash on cash return in that example is nothing to balk about. It's 25% cash on cash. And if this is a primary residence, depending on a lot of tax details, I would consult a tax professional. But if you live in the home for 2 years as your primary residence, as the tax code sits today, you should be able to walk away with that equity tax-free. So that improves that return even more. So it's nothing to balk about. However, there is a much better way of doing this and perhaps better places for your money, and certainly an opportunity for more cash on cash return by putting less money down. So let's look at the same property, $600,000 property. Instead of 20%, we do 5% down. So instead of 120 grand, we're doing 30,000 down. That will result in your mortgage payment increasing by about $500 a month. So we could get in the weeds and talk about other places you could put this money, perhaps pay off other debt. There's another video, multiple videos I've posted that go into some of these strategies. But let's just keep this simple for now. 30,000 down, it costs you $500 extra per month. So in year one, if you pay an extra $500 a month, that's $6,000 for the year, and you put 30,000 down, you have a total year one investment above the other option with 20% down of 36,000 in comparison. So 36 versus 120,000 invested. Year one, that same property should appreciate at the same rate no matter what you put down. Or not should, it will appreciate at the same rate no matter how much you put down. So remember, 5% appreciation is 30 grand in year one. You invested 36,000 in this scenario, which is your down payment, plus the delta between the 20% down mortgage payment and the 5% down mortgage payment. So I'm giving the benefit of the doubt here. So even adding that in, that nets an 83% cash on cash return compared to 25% cash on cash return with 20% down. That's a huge deal. Like what, 3.5 times the ROI or return on investment by putting less money down. And the crazy thing is, which I alluded to right at the beginning of the video, saving money. So essentially with 20% down, you have to invest an extra $90,000 down. And investing $90,000 only saves you $500 per month. You do a quick calculation and you figure if I had $90,000 liquid, how long could that subsidize that additional $500 per month that I've obligated myself to on the mortgage? But better yet, is my $90,000 in liquid cash more valuable to me in the event of an emergency or some catastrophic event, which is what most people want, to put a lot of money down on their homes and drive the payment down in the event that there's a job loss or in the event that there's something catastrophic in their life. The reality is, in those moments, you don't want to save $500 a month. You want to save the entire mortgage payment. And if you pocket $90,000 and put it on the sidelines instead of putting it down on the mortgage, where it is not liquid, you are in a much better position from a risk mitigation standpoint. In addition, you're creating massively greater returns on the cash you've invested. And then you could get really tricky with this and say, well, what if I invested that additional 90 grand elsewhere? Say I threw it in the stock market or a different property, whatever. That would just exponentially increase the wealth creation with the same exact dollars. So that is the trick. Cash on cash returns are much better if you put less money down. If you want additional details, or this has got you thinking, man, maybe I should put less money down, I would love to help you walk through a scenario with your specific details and show you how powerful this can be. My name is Broch Lassig. I look forward to talking to you soon. Thank you for watching.